What's up, fellas? JPS Delivers here. I hope y'all having a great day. I'm enjoying myself quite a bit. I hope y'all are enjoying yourselves. So we're gonna take a glance at the roster here. Unfortunately, we have lost Bradley Beal for 4 to 6 weeks. High left ankle sprain. Um, it's a shame, but you know what? I'm still gonna try to play some of these games without Bradley Beal, just to see how it pans out. Maybe it'll, in a sense, it'll make myself better playing with this team, and it'll make this team better. As you can tell, Mobamba has increased, Mason Plumlee has increased, Rondo's gotten better, Devontae Murray has gotten better, and Kuzma's gotten better. Just all as a result of Beal being out. So I think what's going to happen is I want to say that I might start off with Kyle Korver starting off the game, but I'm gonna really have to use probably some Terrence Ross quite a bit now, um, for definitely for sure. But I think I'm gonna start off the game with Kyle Korver. I need to utilize him a lot more. Get his shooting get more comfortable with his shooting. Um, it's definitely been a downside of using him is that like his shooting range has just been so difficult to try to get used to. But Deontay Davis is starting to build himself up. Hey, Vince Carter, he's up. Hey, 74, 74. Nice, nice. But yeah, got Deontay Davis. He's a guy with decent potential, actually, for one of my bench guys. And Kevin Knox played well last time in the last game I had. Kyle Korver's obviously a guy that's notorious, and that's the cool thing about having a guy who's older, 37 years old, being a Kyle Korver on my team, 37, is that what, for him he might be slower and stuff, but he can still catch it. It's like you saw like a video that came out of Reggie Miller still shooting threes. Guys, old fucking dudes still stay good shooters, if you know what I mean, and like the athleticism goes down, like, but they're gonna keep that shot. So I'm liking to use him quite a bit. And jersey sales, like for pricing, let's see. I don't know if we should increase prices or not. I say we'll increase prices soon. But team finances, we're looking at about negative $37,000. But honestly, at the same time, yeah, player payroll has definitely increased. And again, it's increased because as the season goes on, you're paying your players more and more, salary again, just like any other job, except, we don't relate it to that because these fuckers are making boo bucks. So that's increased since the start of the season. Kevin Durant still the number one jersey sales. Purse still keeping his distance at first place. I mean, just $129 million just alone. That's insane. LeBron James right behind him, Stephen Curry, James Harden, and then Kawhi Leonard to end out the top five. Kawhi is slipping a little bit. Russ is making his way up. Number 6, Giannis. Number 8, Kyrie. Joel Embiid. And then Bradley Beal's falling and slipping. I mean, Gordon Hayward. I don't know why people bought a Gordon Hayward Denver Nuggets jersey over a Bradley Beal Spurs jersey, but to each its own. Kristaps Porzingis making his way up as well as Ben Simmons, Nikola Jokic. For sure, it makes sense. Those guys, for sure. Let's look at the standings. Conference, 5th right now. Trying to play these games so that way we don't slip too much, just considering Beal's going to be out. Defense has definitely increased. Our offense has stayed definitely in tune. But look at that Memphis Grizzlies team. That defense is stout. I like it. Steven Adams down low. Marvin Bagley already getting ready. I mean, to have Kyrie Irving, Bagley, and Adams together, that's going to be a good team for the future for sure. I mean, to have Bledsoe, Middleton, Giannis. Uh, I mean, it just makes for a nice team for them, a nice cushion. As long as you have this dude right here in the middle, you're perfectly fine. You are perfectly fine. Phoenix Suns doing well. Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. Yeah, Jermichael Green, Willie Cauley-Stein, and Jay Crowder. Um, Not an upgrade compared to having Nurkic, McCollum, and Damian Lillard, but they definitely have a better bench and better support team than they do now. Houston Rockets just about a half a game ahead. They'll be tied with us if we get the win today. But Kyle Lowry, Nikola Jokic, just you got a decently good defensive point guard who can definitely play the shot pretty well and pass it around pretty well. You got a guy, Lou Williams, who could score. Sorry, doing this in the morning. Lou Williams, who could do this on any given night, score 30 points, and I mean, like, score 20 points in a quarter. And you got Jokic, who him and Lowry should be able to be the distributors to a Tarion Prince and a Bobby Portis, a Bejalica, Gerald Green back on this team. You got Jian Yi, not Key, but Yi, and then Nick Young right there. So we'll check out conference standings of East. Steph Curry's team easily top of the East right now. You got Jimmy Butler and then about 5 games behind. Paul George, 5 games behind. Russ Westbrook with Jacob Pertl. And you got Buddy Hield and Aaron Gordon. So Buddy Hield's actually going to help balance the fact that Russ can't shoot threes worth of shit for the most part. And Buddy Hield, he's definitely improved. He's up to 84 overall. This Magic team has got De'Aaron Fox, Anthony Davis. I mean, we got to see what Kuzma's made of coming up, because if I can't utilize him, I would love to trade Kuzma for like a point guard. Well, no, I'll have to see. God, it's so fucked. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'm just like, because I want to use his shooting quite well, but we'll see. Still, it's having Kyle Kuzma is cool enough, but top 10 team right now, um, according to both 2K, NBA. Mark Spears, the black Jewish dude, doesn't like us in the top 10. We'll just have to prove that wrong. But I am making my way up. I'm making my way downtown. And find myself at number 5 on the list, actually. I guess those trades have worked out well for us, so it makes sense that they're giving me a little bit of leeway with the recent voting. Top of the league still Harden by nearly 2 points per game. And he's averaging almost 7 8. So, he's averaging 29, 7, and 8. Pretty impressive. And then Gobert still leading the league in rebounds. Not quite as much, but still leading the league. John Wall leading the league, him and LeBron. And Emmanuel Mudiay, 16 and 9. Pretty impressive. I mean, 22 years old. You never know if he could really pop one season, so who knows? He's a very athletic point guard. He's not very good at defense, but he is athletic, so who knows? But here we go. Luka Doncic. He's been balling and hauling. LeBron James averaging a triple double. John Wall right there, leading the league. Steals per game. Giannis, not far behind is Paul George, Kawhi Leonard. Blocks per game easily Rudy Gobert with Marvin Bagley, AD, and Joel Embiid and Cat and Capella right there. I mean, of course, Giannis is in there too. So let's look at our award race. Our all-star voting. We got top 5 backcourt players. We got Kyrie Irving, Kimba, Damian Lillard, Luka Doncic, Kyle Lowry in the backcourt. Front court we got LeBron, Giannis, Kawhi Leonard, Nikola Jokic, and Cat. Makes perfect sense. In the East, we got James Harden, Steph Curry, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, and John Wall, with Ben Simmons just right behind. We got some injuries right here. Chris Paul has elbow tendonitis. Jimmy Butler out. AD, Kevin Durant, Paul George, DeMarcus Cousins, Joel Embiid, evening out the front court. That's definitely a good loaded team for forwards in the East. And it looks like right here, Giannis is still holding his reign. I think it has a lot to do with his defensive performance as well, average, because LeBron's averaging triple double, but he's not doing nearly as much as steals, and definitely not nearly as much as blocks. But he's in second, AD third, Nikola Jokic fourth, who's just having a great season as well. Jimmy Butler playing well as well, but he's injured at the moment, slipping in the thing. But Luka Doncic leading the way, and in real life, Luka Doncic is right now number 1. But after last night's performance, for sure. But this dude has just been on a tear lately. Jesus, dude had 50 points last time. I mean, don't get me wrong, quadruple overtime. But Jesus, but Luka's ahead. Number 1, Marvin Bagley, DeAndre Ayton, then Wendell Carter after Trae Young. 6th man of the year, Jeremy Lin, doing well for that Suns team, like I said, a better cast to play with Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum than they do now on the Trailblazers. Nerlens Noel bouncing back this season. Michael Beasley not playing too bad. And Bijalika, or how you pronounce it, Greg Monroe, defensive player, easily Giannis, but you still got Rudy Gobert averaging almost 4 blocks per game. AD, Joel Embiid, and then Kawhi, Leonard most improved player. Again, this 2017 year, you're gonna have the likes of Clint, Giannis, Jokic, but yeah, Kelly Oubre and TJ McConnell up there as well, playing well for sure. That evens it out so far. Let's get this game. I don't think this Minnesota team is all too good. Let's go ahead and get it started, fellas. Um, don't think it'll be too much of a challenge, especially Kuzma is going to be playing off into the 3 quite a bit, and he probably will be playing a 3 definitely quite a bit. So we'll definitely see how that pans out for this coming up when it comes up. Come on, come on. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, so yeah. Got the likes of Kuzma and Jonathan Isaac right there, but I'd rather have Isaac be play the 4. Just a taller dude. He's more athletic than Kuzma is, and he's going to be able to possibly rebound better, so I like that. Terrence Ross coming off right there. I like that second unit right there. Trevor Booker is going to be a vital part, I think, to be able to play him more. So I like that so far. And then DeJounte Murray. I like it. I'll play with DeJounte Murray. But yeah, that's how it's gonna be. We'll go ahead and let this play real quick. I gotta preheat the oven, set up some chicken. Hold on, I'll be back in a minute, but just let the preview run, y'all. Don't worry, don't worry. I'll be right back.
Greetings, everyone, from San Antonio. The Spurs playing host to a Western Conference affair here at the sold-out AT&T Center. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Doris Burke. And we've got David Aldridge on the sideline. This game is part of the travel schedule for Minnesota. They put together game after game, winning 5 games in a row. Fantastic stretch.
And to say these guys are hot right now would be putting it mildly. They've come into this game playing arguably the best basketball of anybody in the league.
You know, it takes extreme focus to pull off a streak like this, and they've really done it in style.
Now let's get a pregame report from Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who spoke with Greg Popovich. David.
Well, guys, he has an admiration for what he called the intelligent, efficient offense played by today's opponent. He told me that the thing about this team is that they are so good at
Alrighty, David Aldridge, it's time to step aside. It's time to step
All-Star break is coming up. The league lately extending that break so that most teams doors.
Let's don't worry about this. We're going to have a decent amount.
I really do. I like the extended break because beyond the physical
of Rondo
rest,
this
I think
game
its whole
for sure.
mentally can be sort of a grind. And remember, these are men with families, children, wives. So it gives them a chance to reconnect, and it's so important. No different for you and I.
Another good move by Adam Silver to recognize.
Nice.
And listen.
I know with Mo Bamba, I know in real life he's been trying to work on that spot up
come in and
3,
seamlessly take over for a legend
which
in David Stern.
would only spread out this court even more.
You're right on it. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. We've got Rudy Gay. Enes Kanter is out there with Porzingod. Then there's Dragic.
Here we go, DeJounte.
And at the shooting guard position.
Let's set our brothers up.
After Zach LaVine missed from long range.
Jeez.
San
Who's that,
Antonio
Kanter?
shooting their first free throws tonight.
Kanter can't play defense right now.
The first one falls.
Let's get it done. Let's get it done. There you go, DeJounte. Sweet shit, bud. Nice. Afraid of this Corver matchup with Dragic, but
Dragic kicks to Porzingis. Shot from the wing. Bounces high off.
That was probably going in for sure. Whatever.
If you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Nice shot, Kuzma. See if I can get, because he can shoot off the dribble so well. I mean, Kuzma, they call him, what they say he was?
Outside Levine. Porzingis
Forgot his nickname, but they're going to say it in the video for sure.
Outside Levine. The offensive rebound. Lets the three fly. No good.
Afraid of that dude's going to get a lot of putbacks and setups
to get that one off.
Puts one up from 19.
Nice shit. There we go. Mid-range dead-eye too. Dead-eye.
Just great ball movement.
Right wing.
That's a dude I'd love to have on my team. I mean, Dallas, if he is like 90% of the dude he was after that knee injury, my God, has Dallas gotten themselves a beautiful steal in that draft, or in that trade.
Here's Boss. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here.
Ah, shit.
Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
I thought it was good timing, but whatever. Come on, DeJounte. We needed like a triple-double out of you.
Poked loose and stolen by Murray. No good. Shot missing.
Damn it.
Nice D from Levine.
But we will get some steals, though.
2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. It's deflected.
Read that, bitch.
Now here's Murray. Defense right on him.
All right, here we go. Come on, boys. Let's set this up. Let's set this up.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes
Nice.
played.
You see, like Porzingis right there just wasn't fast enough to match up with Isaac on that pick and roll, and it's kind of lethal because like now when I run the pick and roll with Isaac, he's running faster to the hoop than Kuzma ever was. And not only that, he's going to be if he's going to be making space.
San Antonio leading by 7.
Nail it, dude. Oh, he's going to be making space just in case they do jump on it, because you have the likes of Kuzma now playing the 3. Oh, good defense, Porzingis, even though in real life I don't know if that
had
goes.
a really good look at the basket and blew it.
Korver against Dragic. With the teardrop.
Get the fuck out,
tipped.
dude.
Now here's Murray. Guarded by Levine. They get it back. Boss passes to the Cobra. The 10-footer finds the
Nice.
The Cobra's got
Let's
his
send this
third
team to
basket
the
of the night.
fucking Stone Age.
Passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe.
Let's send these
for
Wolves
success.
back to the
Guys,
fucking
they're
Nordic
looking for a way to score
Peninsula.
here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now here's Porzingis. He can't get that one to fall.
He can be a dominant, intimidating threat, but the defense stood tall.
Shoots from the line.
Jesus.
Boss passes to Murray. Dishes it to Korver. Nice ball.
There we
movement by
go.
San
Come on,
Antonio.
Bamba.
Murray kicks to Korver. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, makes perfect sense right there how that happened.
Looked good from here.
Ah, that was just a badly timed steal opportunity. Well, I don't know. I thought it was going to be a decent opportunity for a steal right there, but you know. Who knows? Who knows?
You get Kevin Love, and then you follow him with Karl Anthony Towns, keeping the tradition alive.
Now here's Murray.
The man with the game so far has totally been the likes of Mr.
Here's the Cobra.
Bamba,
Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. No good.
who
He
is
missed it.
honestly
Brings him
just
to 3
eating
for
up
8
this
this
court
game.
right now. I
He's
mean,
been
like,
all
let's be
confident,
honest. Let's
and
be
that one
quite
didn't
frank.
fall for him, but they still hold the advantage in this one.
That was a good shot
Nailed
right there
from
by
three-point
Levine,
land.
because the man
You're thinking more
DeJounte
about Minnesota power
was
forwards
totally
of the
breaking it.
past.
Oh, you can't. Get,
Man, you can throw in.
get
Can't forget about Al Jefferson too for a brief stint with the team.
Get the fuck out. Come on, player. Nicely done, nicely done.
And for the Wolves, defense in their relatively young franchise history.
Liking
That's
this.
the four-man.
And honestly, to start the game off too, I don't know how I'm going to try to position it.
Levine dishes to Dragic.
Ooh, I thought Kuzma about to get himself a nice steal.
To the inside. Deadman.
Nice pass.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. From 12 feet out, Gay with the block.
And
nice
right
block,
from the start,
because that was a
they've
perfect
been
release.
Pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
That ties it up.
And a
Levine's
nice shot
got
by
7
Mr.
points.
Levine.
I tell you, that jumper of Levine, so pure looking when he's in rhythm.
The pass to Jay.
All right, here we go. Let's set up a nice pick and roll.
Here's the Cobra. He's got 7. To the middle. Here's Jay. He can't get it to go.
Oh,
Gay with
that
the
ain't
defensive
shaking.
effort. Look at Minnesota. They took the win in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilize.
Dude, this guy's so athletic. So athletic.
And just really wore down their opponent.
Come on, boys. Man, if Bradley Beal is playing this game, the way it's panning out, like, I mean, it should increase Kuzma's stats quite a bit, right?
Here's Porzingod. Score the basket.
That's what I'm
His
thinking.
fourth.
Like,
He's only missed
if
one
I can get
of his
Kuzma
5 shots
open on
tonight.
quite a bit of corner
Several times already here
shots,
in the
dude,
first quarter.
they can't stop this kid right now. I really hope he's like that when he comes back next season. And, like, again, I know I'm biased, but
He's
this
got
dude's a
plenty of those,
beast.
that's for sure. Murray, the pass to the Cobra. He kicks to Murray.
All right, here we go. Let's set this up.
There's the pick. Pass to the Cobra. Lets it go from deep. Good.
Oh, Kuzma.
He's got 10.
Oh, Kuzma.
He believes
Oh,
every shot he
Kuzma.
takes is going in.
Kicks it to Korver. From 10 feet out.
Jesus.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2
The
free
fuck,
throws
Zach
for the
Levine?
contact right there. And Kyle
Liking this
Korver,
free throw.
2015
I
win
mean,
the
obviously his
sportsmanship
rating of
award.
88 is
More
beautiful, but
important, his first
talking about like
All-Star
this free throw
appearance at the
motion.
age of
Dude, him and
33.
Kuzma are
It's
straight
pretty
balling.
rare to see that,
Kuzma
but
doesn't have
credit
a
his
lick
dedication.
of
He continues to
rebounds
work
so
on his
far.
game, work on his body, and he gets better and better. Not content to be a shooting specialist. He wants to
Get
have
that.
a complete game.
Get that.
Want to
Alan
survey in the NBA
Williams.
doors, who
You
would say
can't
right
deal
now
with
are the best
DeJounte
attacking
Mustard
the
right
basket?
now.
Well, I think obviously James Harden is a guy who comes immediately to
Get
mind.
it.
Somebody who can average 10 free throws a game
Nicely
over the
done,
course of a
nicely
long
done.
NBA season. His ability to bait
Oh,
the defenders
Jesus.
to drawing that kind of contact. You wouldn't say that guy's electrifying. But in terms of
This
being
team is
an offensive
erupting.
player, and to me,
Jesus.
the best offensive players are the ones who
Nice
get
little
the free
play
throw line,
right
'cause on
there.
nights you don't have it going,
DeJounte
guess
is
what?
just
Get myself to the free throw
kicking
line.
Starts to
ass.
manufacture some things. Sometimes, though, they get that bad label of being selfish because they take it in what seem incredible odds as they take it in the lane with all kinds of defense in their way.
Yeah, and I don't like the term selfish, and you're right. That's what the narrative is out there, Kevin. But the reality is in the NBA is
There he is.
Sometimes you need a guy who can string together 3 solid minutes.
Jesus,
of scoring, and
call
that's
a
what makes it
fucking
fun for us.
timeout.
You know, James Harden, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, those guys who can really get rolling offensively. So fun.
And they like
Call a
contact. Guys like that
fucking
are fearless, and sometimes
timeout.
that does not become.
I think it's time to put in. Nah, we're not putting in Rondo just yet. DeJounte is running the point way too well. I think, well, hold on. If his shooting is like that, though, might be a really good time actually to put in Rondo. So now, yeah, I like this.
A big part of an analysis of what they do.
Sorry,
They got
Ken.
one of guts.
But now we got Rondo in. This team should be. I mean, if you got Rondo playing with any set of dudes that are on fire, like it's fucking game over.
Fearless and tough to guard. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Kyle Korver. In the corner, Seth Falocia with it. Knocks down the three
All right,
ball.
nice shot.
Boy, they gave him way too much space to get that 3 off. That's some lax
here we go,
defense.
here we
Coach
go.
can't be happy.
Pass to Boss. Back to Rondo.
All right, let's run this. Let's run this.
Now the pass to the Cobra. 6 to shoot. It's tipped. And here's the fast break. Sapolosha leading the way. So he gets the whistle.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, boy.
And where the shots been coming from tonight?
Come on, Tabo. You really think you're going to be able to do that? Impressed with Kuzma today in this one. I mean, we haven't had to shoot. I don't know. I feel like I shoot more threes than the other team does. But at least it's just like wide open shots for a decent amount. And there'll be some games that it's like playing with LeBron and them. Having to do with Hall of Fame dimer around these dudes that just pop threes at will. Like JJ Redick. Like, Jesus Christ.
They set the screen. Pass to Jay. From the baseline. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
A huge margin of victory for them.
Come on,
when these
get Bellinelli out there.
Last, and they got scoring from up and down their
Don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I think when your bench puts up that kind of productivity, it makes your offense so much more difficult to defend. It's a key element in their last game.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And how about that? They grew 80% on the season. One of their best attributes.
But man, if Ron, like, you get the likes of
that's another area where he is just
Rondo running the point and shit.
Excellent at the free throw line.
Rondo drives in. It's stolen.
Well, that happened.
The dish to Cephalosha. Goes back up. What a play.
Damn, you fucking serious? They just went on a nice little run of their own, that damn computer. You damn computer, you. I see how it is, though. Let's get that bench in there.
And before we move on, what do you guys think
Got
about
Terrence Ross
so
now
at
and it's really about limiting their mistakes.
Shooting guard.
Early on, they've been able
that's
to do
originally
that
where he was.
Smart basketball. Be patient. Don't force anything. Let the game come to you.
Let's get it going.
We've got Plumlee.
Come on, fellas.
Trevor Booker is out there with Smooth. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Rondo in at the point. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Now here's Ross. Feeds it to Booker.
Damn.
Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Remember the one time I've done
Minnesota
that so
will
far
take
with
it the
him.
other way.
It was a perfect
In
green
the corner,
release,
right
so
with
like
it.
why the fuck not try, you know?
Picked by Williams.
Haven't scored any points in the last 2
There's the
minutes.
feed to
That
Dedmon.
shows how good of a fucking timeout that was.
Here's Bellinelli. He's guarded by Ross. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Nice game for the Spurs. They want to turn it around after the loss to the Suns.
Damn,
Yeah,
Terrence
I had the
Ross.
chills
I
watching
know
that.
like
It
your,
really was a nightmare
you know,
defensively
your confidence
for
is
them.
down.
When you go
Jesus.
into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
You know, I like a defense to play
You gotta be
physical,
able to
particularly when
finish
hot
better than that,
shooters
dude.
are trying to be cooled off. They never got physical.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No
There we go.
Insight. And the
Jesus,
transition
son.
right now. Just
Jesus, son.
Timberwolves trail by 6. And Wright kicks to Dedmon.
Go ahead, give it to Dead.
Wright.
I don't give a shit,
The
bitch.
Timberwolves working the ball around. Bucket is good.
Alan Williams right
Williams
there.
has got his second bucket tonight.
That's picture-perfect timing on that play on the part of both the passer and
Jesus,
the
I thought.
Plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming
I
up.
tell you what, that's the last thing I expected right there. Yeah, it's Rondo. He's gonna get himself a nice little green on that. That dude's feeling it if he's about to get a dunk. I mean, missed that free throw.
Two
It's
things.
Rondo, you know.
Talent and work ethic.
Nothing's perfect with Rondo, but every once in a while it's beautiful art. Like the other day, I don't think it was against the Bucks. I don't think he played all too great against them.
Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis, and Plumlee kicks to Ross.
Terrible play, another foul.
That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's
It was a foul, Terrence Ross. No worries, no worries.
Right against Rondo. Levine is screen on Rondo. And Wright kicks to Cantor. It's stolen by Rondo.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick.
There we go, Terrence Ross. Damn it, you fucking
Timberwolves trail by 3.
confidence is shot ass bitch.
Outside, Levine. Fires it up. Plumlee with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Good block by Porzingod. I thought Ross was about to get that.
Porzingod is, because with his reach, he can sneak up and send that shot away anytime.
We got to get Kevin Knox involved more too.
He hasn't scored yet.
Ross, look at Ross is just totally.
He feeds it to Levine. 5 to shoot.
You got two badass dunkers facing each other in this matchup, actually. I like it. And I don't like that, though. I've only scored 3 points in the last, what?
And let's look now at which
5.5 minutes. So fucking PO'd.
The Timberwolves, number 1.
What an impressive
POD.
run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of
We
scoring.
are
putting up some big numbers.
Porzingis can't hit.
Great possession with an even better shot. Disappointing it doesn't go.
Plumlee dishes to Rondo and stolen by Wright. Here's Levine. Another miss by Minnesota. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Ross.
There we go, Terrence Ross. There we go.
Ross has got 4 points.
The likes of Trevor Booker's getting quite a bit done right here. Definitely what we need with Beal being out.
They double him with
is that Booker and his efficiency definitely needs to be raised up.
13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And Kevin Knox is going to take that to the rim. I'm nice with that. Nice.
Showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game.
I want Rondo to piss off as many people as
possible.
possible.
An emphasis jam, a big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe
good defense by Knox, which in real life is definitely not.
Clearly out of rhythm. He's pressing the issue right now. I'd like to see him get his teammates involved.
Definitely not the story with him. All right, should we put them back in? What's their? Yeah, I think so. So, sorry, Trevor Booker. We're gonna have to put back in these badass players, or at least, yeah.
How's the last month of basketball been
the likes
for him?
of
9th in steals, and he's in the top
just the
20
likes of
assists
Kuzma.
per game. His talent,
Move Knox to power forward. He's athletic. He might get beat up a little bit down low by Porzingis, but fortunately enough, Porzingis isn't an all-star like when it comes to down low play on offense. So definitely it's stretch 4 that is going to be utilized a lot more.
They get it back. Ross against Dragic. Here's Gay. And that's good.
Damn.
And it's Dragic with the assist.
We know Terrence Ross ain't getting that shit done.
6 assists now in the game.
Come on.
Rondo with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Pass to Plumlee. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Come on, Kevin. Come on, Kevin. Popovich and the boys. I mean, this would be classic Popovich season if we can get Bradley Beal and still stay over 500.
Fifth in the conference, looking to build in the wins as the season goes on. And of course, Minnesota. A half game.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, Dragic. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Try to have Zach LaVine doing that stuff.
In terms of where they are
Come on.
at this point.
Come on.
They're certainly in better shape than I thought they'd be at this stage of the season. And by now,
good post D by Plumlee. Run the court now. Pop it, baby. There you go, Terrence. There you go, Terrence Howard.
After missing everything in the first.
Timeout called. Time to get our man back in this game. Let's say, where is he? Because a lot of these dudes are kind of like around the same when it comes to overall rating. So I say let's get Isaac back in there, right? Leave him in for a little bit. I know for sure have Plumlee stay in. We'll have DeJounte.
And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout,
But we'll definitely Patty Mills right there. Patty Mills.
With some Gatorade, that's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And DeJounte kicking ass.
Every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink.
All right, let's go, Kevin Knox.
Towards the end of games, when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And San Antonio has possession after the three-pointer from Goran Dragic. Three-pointer. No good from Ross. Timberwolves trail by 8. And Rudy Gay, extremely versatile, has the size and athleticism to play a number of positions. He produces, but for some reason, you know, Greg, people
come on, you know you want to make that fucking pass.
Out of the guy.
Yeah, some of the disrespect I think he deals with is because he hasn't played on a lot of winning teams. Greater efficiency and tougher defense are a couple of areas where he's still trying to improve.
Now here's Dragic.
Nice little play right there. You can't do that on DeJounte. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. A sugar cookie, man.
Averaging more than 14 points a game.
And really no choice but to lunge for
liking Terrence Ross this game, though.
It didn't get through.
I thought he had it for a second. Barely bounced off his fingertips.
Jay's nice play for San Antonio.
You know, the inbound play paying off immediately. They knew exactly how they wanted to attack.
Here we go.
Passes it to the Cope. Jay, he's covered by Gay. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Kuzma is not.
Over to the wing. Here's Murray.
I can guarantee DeJounte Murray ain't making that three, but I had to get it off.
Launches a three. No good that time.
He hasn't been able to shoot for a high percentage this quarter, but he's still pushing the action.
Gotta get Kuzma more involved. How are we doing this?
And there's the pass to the Copa. Fires from deep.
That's a terrible shot, just because of the sake of that being a 7'3" dude right in his face.
The Cobra passes to Ross.
All right, DeJounte, let's run this fucking court.
Now Murray. 10 points for him. They need this one, and it's Mason Plumlee.
Damn, Plumlee's getting fouls and shit.
This is his first foul of the game.
I think Mo Bamba's in for a nice little return in a couple minutes.
For Porzingod, and it's Bellinelli in for Levine. Another miss by Minnesota.
He's obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You wonder what it would take to get him to pass the ball.
Now here's Dragic.
Bad switch off, and that's going to lead to a three. Fucking bitches. Fucking bitches.
You've got to think twice about giving him that good a look from three-point range.
Ross in the corner. Three-pointer.
I'll tell you what else will lead to a three. Is a DeJounte Murray pass to Terrence Ross, who's balling right now.
Didn't take him any time to get those 3 points back. That's the shot they
wanted.
Man.
Come on, Dwayne Dedman.
Here's Dedman. A look at his stats. He averages
this is Mason Plumlee, okay? This ain't Miles Plumlee. You know the dude that's so easy for you to be able to beat out on the Atlanta Hawks. This is a completely different person. All right, boss. Like, this is Mason Plumlee. All right, man. It's not Miles Plumlee. You're not going to be able to do shit against him, even though he did a lot of shit against Chicago. But last night was a great game to watch, especially on DraftKings when you had Trae Young.
This is Murray. 1:05 left to play in the first half.
Nice play. Nice. Nice. We're going to have so much Rondo in the second half. I can't wait for it. It's going to be sick. It's going to be sick.
1:03 left now here in the second. And Bellinelli kicks to Dedman. Outside Dragic. Wow. And they're pushing it up. Here's Murray.
There he is. Nicely done, DeJounte. 3 steals by him today. 12 points, 8 assists. Only on 6 shots. I mean, the dude's getting it done.
Now here's Dragic. He has 6. He dishes it to Williams. That's it. Coming
nice
off
move by Allen Williams. But,
and that's now 6 points for Williams.
And they keep hammering away.
You can't stop this man. Jesus. 14 points, 8 assists in the first half, 3 steals. This is DeJounte Murray I won in like 2022.
Not only can he make plays for others, he can take it upon himself to finish.
Game. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling.
Nice pass to Kuzma. Oh, man, that would have sealed it.
Williams.
And then Allen Williams almost making a three. All right, I got to put this chick in the oven, boys. I'll be right back. Enjoy a little halftime, if it even hits to halftime by then. Maybe we'll have a post-half interview. We'll see.
Thanks very much. Pop, what changed in the second quarter defensively?
Well, I think we limited the offensive boards a little bit. I think we took better shots. I don't think they got the same fast breaks. And honestly, they missed some pretty wide open shots.
Pop, thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after
Greg Popovich, everyone. Greg Popovich.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with a pretty close game.
But yeah, speaking of last night, quadruple overtime game, yeah, I know. But even before the overtime game, Trae Young was about pretty much at 30 and 10 for the game. 30 points, 10 assists. I think that dude is getting dangerously close. I know everybody's on the Luka train right now. And don't get me wrong, Luka and Porzingis is going to be a dangerous duo. But my God, I think Rookie of the Year, if it keeps up this way, you could easily find yourself in a lot closer of a race than you actually think it is right now. Because Trae Young is balling. Trae Young is balling and hauling.
Then there's Rudy Gay.
He's balling and hollandaise sauce, dude.
Cantor in at the center, locking down the middle. Spurs leading by 9 to the left side wing. Kicks to Murray. To the middle. Here's Jay.
Too easy off that pick and roll. Sweet. Come on, DeJounte. Come on, DeJounte. Come on, San Antonio. Give it up for DeJounte Murray.
3 on 3. Here's Murray. Rebound, Minnesota.
Damn. Mo Bamba trying to come in and do some putback dunks and shit. Nice three by Rudy Gay. Gay.
You know, that was a nice find by KP. Saw the open man. He was on time, on target with the pass. Perfect.
Murray with it.
That man should pop that one pretty damn easily. Need to get that shot down at such a fast release. That's what I mean by dude's gonna have these shooting archetype and all these badges that go towards it. Oh boy, this is fast paced as fuck. I'm loving this. Let's keep it up. Come on, Spurs. Yeah, Kyle Korver's on you. I would try to drive the basket too.
Yeah, he took it up with a ton of forcefulness that time. Used his height to full advantage.
The Cobra passes to Boss.
Damn. Nice pass over by Kuzma. I'll take that. Isaac going to. There, no. Bamba going to the free throw line.
The thing about interviewing NBA players in particular is they are very much like you and I. There are periods of great confidence, but if they start to struggle, just like you and I, their confidence can come and go, and they need positive reinforcement.
Through the grapevine.
I think the thing I've learned is most often NBA players, aside from the great and sort of distinguishing skill, they are people.
Pretty good defense, actually.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Oh, get out! Porzingis, put that bitch on skates.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they
Damn.
on the inside.
Damn, son. Damn, son. Damn, son, Jackson. Sick game so far by Mr. Murray.
Minnesota's going with right now. Cephalosha comes in for Rudy Gay, and it's right in for Goran Dragic.
Oh, Jesus. That's how terrible these dudes are playing right now. Let's go. Let's set up this pick and roll with Kuzma. Jesus Christ, what kind of fucking pick and roll was that? Come on.
In the third quarter. Pass to Murray. Shoots a three.
Nailed it. Nicely done. 17 points now for DeJounte Murray.
times have we seen a possession
6 of 9 shooting. Love me some of that.
Coming off a pretty pass.
Stolen. Here's the Cobra, covered by Cephalosha.
Let's go. Set up another pick here.
Down low, Jay got it. Number
Good,
7 tonight,
good,
7 for 11 from the
and
floor.
great. 69 points now.
Ah!
Whoa, what the fuck, dude?
And a chance now
Sit
to
down,
review
Zach
the
LaVine.
shot chart.
Even though y'all won a fucking amazing game last night, I think Trae Young is really making a strong case. I understand people love Luka. Luka's got some game, man. That 19-year-old's taking, but like, there's another like 19, 20-year-old who's also taking this league by storm lately. He's not on as like popularized as a team as you'd say the Dallas Cowboys, because it's really been a brand that's been made by Mark Cuban. I mean, Dallas is a big center, and honestly, but like when you're thinking of like big cities and stuff, you're thinking of the likes of Houston. You know what I mean? Like San Antonio's notorious for being a small market, but like Mark Cuban has like opened up a huge brand in the past 20 years for this Dallas team. And like that's, you know, when you have Luka Doncic coming to town like that, like there's no reason for you to be sitting there thinking that, like, you know, of course Luka Doncic is getting a ton of rap for that. I mean,
Clock at 6.
dude's balling.
Here's Murray. Score that one
Nice
for
play,
his
nice
8th
play.
field goal.
Another nice
8 for
pass
11 on a very accurate night.
from Kyle Kuzma.
And with LaVine
This team
and his
is now up
dunking,
by
he has
20,
celebrities
kicking
and how he
ass.
glides through the air. Dorsey can put on a show anytime he has an open
You know,
pass.
just getting blocks.
Eye-popping athleticism and out-of-the-world dunk contest material, that's for sure. His duel with
Nice
Aaron
block
Gordon
right there
injected a lot of life
by
and interest
Porzingis.
into
I'm
the
pretty
NBA's
sure he
dunk
has,
contest
like-
All-Star Weekend.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Porzingis. And a
Yep, Kyle
foul.
Korver's
Got him on the
gonna
layup
come
that
in and get
time,
that.
so he'll shoot
That's
2
just
right
way
here.
too. That's too easy for them to be able to get that rebound. I mean, there's not many tall guys there. I think the tallest dude there, Jonathan Isaac, but he's about 6 feet away from the basket in that situation. All right, that's pretty much how this quarter has gone. Oh, DeJounte.
He's got the slang down. He's a very outgoing guy.
Williams, he's checked in for cancer. And the Timberwolves with possession here.
Serve it up to your man, dude. I'm here to try to steal that shit.
Poked away. Korver gets a wide open look. Korver missing
Oh,
again.
Kyle Korver, that would have been sick.
And the culture shift for a lot of players coming from overseas, Doris.
Another
And
block
just
by
being
Mamba.
an added task
Or sorry,
for Porzingis.
Bamba.
Might have made things easier.
That's a block by Porzingis. I wonder who's going to have more blocks at the end of this game. Porzingis or Bamba. That's going to be good, right? Oh, no.
That quickly had fans flocking to him. You know, he's got the perfect personality and embraces the culture of sport. So it's
That would have been
hard
sick
to
if that
think
gone
he
in.
won't be a beloved
But, you know,
player
if
for all
that
of his
gone in.
playing days.
Come
Now
on,
here's
come on, Levine.
He's got 8.
Come on, DeJounte.
The pass to Porzingis.
Good defense.
Rebound,
Keep it
San
up,
Antonio.
dude.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Murray, the pass to Jay.
Ah,
So the whistle
nice
blows
play,
on the
though.
shot and 2 free throws.
Good play by Jonathan Isaac. Let's see how things are right here. DeJounte Murray is wrecking it up, but I gotta put Rondo in. He's just killing it right now. Isaac at the line. I think we what should we do here? I say we leave Kuzma in for a little bit more. I say he's cold right now, so let's get Terrence Ross in for him. Bamba's feeling it. I mean, Isaac's feeling it. Why not leave those dudes in? This game's pretty much blown out for the most part. I mean, 15 points, only 2 rebounds though. But, I mean, my man, Mo Bamba, got 3 assists, 4 points, 10 rebounds. I'm pretty sure he has 4 or 5 blocks already. I mean, it's been a sick performance by him. I'm enjoying it.
Now here's Wright. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets
Come
in
on,
the game
come
for
on,
him.
Bellinelli. Bella
From
Smelly.
outside the arc, And that's good. Marco
Nice play.
Bellinelli for 3.
You know, the D backs off in three-point territory. He'll take that shot all day long.
Pass to the Cobra. Back to Rondo.
All right, let's get the show on
Here's
the road.
The screen. Passes it to Boss. 5 to shoot. Boss in the corner. Launches a 3. To the left side wing.
Damn, that was a dumb pass, but whatever.
Right against Rondo.
Come on, DeLon Wright. DeLon Wright. You're gonna
Right
be DeLon
outside.
wrong after I'm done with you.
Feeds it to Williams. Feeds it to Wright. Poke loose.
That's
It's
what I
stolen
fucking
by
said,
Rondo.
bitch.
All alone.
And Rondo's
Rondo
dunking.
with the stuff.
Rondo's on fire and he hasn't even been dishing dimes out yet. Come on, man. This like
Once
whew.
he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major
come on.
explosiveness converting at the other end.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the bucket by the Spurs. Clock at 6. They set the pick. Right for 3. Here's Cephalosha.
Nice
And a good
putback.
offensive board.
I was afraid that was
Against
going to be the
buzzer.
case. Isaac was a little bit
Cephalosha's got 7 points in the
overcrowded.
game.
This guy is getting after it on the offensive
Nice
glass.
play
Nice
right
job
there.
to cash in on the second
But,
chance.
you know, Rondo ain't having any part of that shit. I guarantee that. So, let's make ourselves a little bit of Trevor Booker action. We'll keep Bomb out there a little bit longer. No.
Rondo with the foul.
Yeah, we'll keep Bomb out
That's
there a
his
little
first
bit
foul.
longer.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Booker, he's checked in for Jay. And Smooth subbed in for the Cobra. Rudy Gay's checked in for Minnesota. Dragic comes in for DeLon Wright. Now here's Dragic. He's got 6 from deep. Gay.
Rudy
It's
Gay
rebounded
right
by
there.
Boss.
Come on, let's get it.
Boss has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Ooh,
That's good.
slick moves, Mr.
As
Ross.
aggressive from outside
Slick
as they were in the first half, sticking to the
Just
high
keep on
percentage
building up
shots,
your
playing
value so we
smart
can trade your
with the
ass
lead.
after this.
Here's Dragic. Williams. That's in coming off
Nice
an
move
assist
right
from
there.
Dragic.
Against Trevor
Dragic
Booker.
has got assist number 8 now on the night. Rondo passes to Boss.
Nice play to Mo Bamba. Good pass, Rondo. Starting to get those assists up.
Sound offensively, really no other way to put it here in the
He's going to
second
be in a
half.
sissy.
Yeah, and it's because they're moving sharply, getting good shots, big advantage in field goal percentage.
And now here's Rondo, the fast break opportunity. Ross for 3. Up again. He can't get that
Oh,
one.
dude, what kind of
And
fucking
Minnesota will
putback
come
is
the
that?
other way.
You're having like a sick-ass third quarter,
Dragic with it.
and you're going to
He's
have a
picked up by
putback like that?
Rondo.
The fuck? Come on, Mo Bamba, you're better than that.
Rondo against Dragic. To the paint. Here's Dedmon. Lays it up
Damn.
and banks it in. He has 6.
Good play by
You know,
Dedmon
that's
to
a
box
nice
him
trick
out.
for them, getting that nice
to see how
close
Mr.
look in
Booker's
tight,
gonna
high
be able-
percentage shot.
He's a pick and roller.
Rondo dishes
My, is
it
he
up.
picking and rolling. Nicely done.
Sharp
The
pass
dude's
to set
efficient
up
in the
that
time that we
percentage
use him,
shot
so
in close.
we're going to have an entertaining like next
Outside
4 or 5
Williams.
minutes with Mr.
There's
Booker.
the screen.
Allen Williams can't hit that, so I'm playing off of him.
And there's the feed to Gay. Baseline Jay on the way. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebound.
Busted Terrence Ross.
Well.
But they recover it. From deep. And it would have
I thought he was about to hit that, but a
it's
sick
offline.
third
3/4 of play
quarter.
all in the books. And this one all but over already.
Sick. I'm at the beginning of the game
And now
last
we take a
night,
listen to
Atlanta
Anderson Huddle from
in Chicago.
Come on, man. Let's get that lead.
It was kind of like
Gotta
that
get the
thought
ball
process
moving,
to where
get
you're
the
like,
ball moving.
I could potentially see a big game by Trae Young
Welcome back
because
as we get
John
ready
Collins
to
got
start
ruled
the
out.
fourth quarter. Not exactly
He's a
a
dude in that
nail-biter,
position
but
to
you
where,
never know.
you know. With that being said, it was the perfect matchup for him because
Smooth out there with Booker.
Chicago's
Then
terrible
Terrence
against
Ross.
point guards.
Then
They
it's
really
Rondo,
are.
and it's
I
Rondo
mean, whether
in
it's
at
Zach
the one
LaVine's
spot.
guarding you or
That's
Chris
the San
Dunn. Chris
Antonio
Dunn might
foul.
get some steals, but he's
cold
not
from
going
deep.
to
0
stop you.
threes in the second half after
For
hitting
sure,
just
he's not
one in the
going to.
first. You know, the
He's had a hard time
accuracy on
adjusting
that
to it.
assist was perfect. He hit him
But
in
in
the
itself,
dead run, exactly where it needed to
yeah,
be.
like it was just like, oh, he's going to have like, you know, matchup.
Dishes it to Booker. 13 feet away.
God's sakes, Trevor Booker. Remind me never to
And
use your
Plumlee kicks
fucking
to
shooting
Ross.
style.
Here's Booker.
You know, unless you're wide open. Nice pass though by Terrence Ross. But yeah, he was set up for just a huge game. And like, it makes sense how it ended up, but he was just really slow, and I was like, shit, this sucks. He's in all my lineups. Whatever. I had Otto Porter as well, because Otto Porter, his usage has been grand when when coming off the bench, or sorry, not coming off the bench, but since coming back to play with this Chicago team, he's been shooting a lot of shots, and the matchup was just too grand. Jesus, Trevor Booker was too grand for me not, so I had him in all my lineups. I had Alex Len as Royal because a lot of people wanted Spellman, but my way of zagging when everybody was zigging towards Spellman was to use Alex Len, who has a better matchup than Spellman did, because Spellman is more of a stay away from the basket stretch 4. Len's more of a like, he'll hit a 3 or so, but at the same time though, he'll definitely play down low when he needs to. Oh, nice. Hold on. I'll be right back. Got to take this chicken out. Excuse me, boys and gals. Alrighty. So I'm gonna have to set it up to where I have 5 more minutes from now. Gonna have to get some more chicken out of the oven, because that's what happens with your chicken breast compared to chicken thighs. Chicken thighs take a little bit longer, and I didn't want, you know, have dry chicken breast to cook them at the same time I had chicken thighs. So cooking with JPS here. But back to what I was saying, is it, yeah, like, so I was playing Alex Len instead of Amari Spellman, and that had a lot to do with the fact that Chicago's terrible against centers. Spellman is more of a stretch 4, so there was nowhere he was getting when it came to like, because he had Laurie marking in the guard. That's just going to make him tired. And also, too, if John Collins is out, it's going to make more minutes for someone like Alex Len. But the one thing I did mess up on is I didn't think to just play. Like, I had Dwayne Dedmon at first in my lineup. And I was like, no, I'll just play Spellman and Len. And, like, I decided to get off Spellman for Len and Alex Len, because, like, he got a ton of ended up with a double-double, a sick game because, you know, frankly, because of what happened. But you had the likes of, you know, a big game from Len anyways, having a huge game, but, like, Dwayne Dedmon had a great game for sure. And with that being said, like, it made me regret, like, because at the same price level I had Bogdanovich, which is funny that he has that name. Like, pretty much has the prefix to his name is also the same beginning to his last name. That'd be like Smithson, you know, and like, except for like a Slovenian dude.
There is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams.
Oh, busted Trevor Booker.
No good from Booker.
No? Alright. But yeah, like, I played him, but Dwayne Dedmon nearly at the same price level by $100 more, ended up having 30 like more points than him. That made the difference, but I still made like 3 times of what I put in, so I was like happy as fuck with that. So yeah, but it was a good night because of that. But my God, I mean, that game ended up becoming a 300 and I believe 29-point total. There we go, Trevor Booker. OG. Fouling him like an OG. Good game by Trevor Booker so far. I'm going to just leave him out there the rest of the game. He's balling. Definitely has enough stamina for the rest of the game. And I'm going to have the likes of DeJounte out there with Rondo. Nice move by Patty Mills, though.
Out of bounds at the end of game, whatever the case may be. I would like to see those officials back in the replay center.
I'll take that. Nicely done, Rondo. Like, have those two dudes running the court like that. Way too pleased. I'll be way too pleased with that, for sure.
They've done a really good job, and again, a case in point where the NBA
nice.
is
Damn, Patty Mills. Why didn't you fuckers have him the whole goddamn game? That's my question.
There's a screen. In the corner, Murray with it.
Come on, Trevor Booker.
What about the finals format, Doris? 2-2, 1-1-1. It's back. Most everyone pleased about it. What do you think?
I love it because if you go to
damn,
the 2-3-2
it went out of the rim at the same way the previous shot did for Kuzma. Kuzma, man, he's passing the ball decently well, but I just wanted him to score more points. Nice fadeaway by Cantor, but it's not like it fucking matters right now. Wish he would have finished that for an and one. But I want to get a career high for Mr. DeJounte. I'm sure this is a career high. Definitely a season high, so by default it should be a career high for him. For sure. It's nice to see that it's kicking this team's ass without Bradley Beal. Defense has definitely improved quite a bit, getting a decent amount of steals.
Another shot, and it's sent back by
getting a decent amount of blocks as well, as you can see. Plumlee.
That makes it 10 of their last 12.
Getting a nice block right there. And then here we go. DeJounte's going to have to make his way.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. The Spurs have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46%.
I'll send Kuzma in for the block. Nice little dunk to finish that out. Yeah. Hold on, be right back. Taking this chicken out. Hold on, boys. God damn, this place smells fucking delicious right now. Whew. Some lemon pepper chicken. Ah, goaltending, son of a bitch. Mason Plumlee, though. 0 points, 8 rebounds. Shitting on the other team.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Lights checked in.
Let's take it. Let's take it.
Back to Rondo. He tries for three.
Rondo's three-point shot right there was just insanely way too like in his range, for sure. So Kuzma has really low. Let's just keep it there. I don't care. I don't care, right? Yeah, who cares? Mo Bamba though. Let's get Bamba in there. Yeah. We'll leave it as such.
That's his first foul.
We'll leave it as such.
And the past few years, Doris, the league
come on, Mo.
Come on.
Get your ass off the bench. I know it's last minute, but you need to get your ass off the bench.
Topic. Do you feel that's a move in the right direction, the transparency?
Well, from a fan's perspective, certainly, because you want to make sure that what you're watching is legitimate. You want to know that
DeJounte Murray with the foul.
This call or that call.
It sucks because I really wanted to get another block with Bamba.
I do understand the players' and coaches' perspective that it's frustrating to them because it never changes the outcome. So, from their perspective, they're sitting there saying, "Don't tell me that. I don't need to know."
Yeah, no way Patty Mills is stopping that. Nope. No way his offense is stopping that. 40% for these dudes, not playing well at all.
Fans have of the officials, and they say some games last 2 minutes may have 9 things that were wrong, And now you're wondering, why are these guys even out there officiating when there were 9 things wrong in the final 2 minutes?
And because you cover college basketball, you know as difficult as this has been for NBA officials, because they have been under the glare in the microscope, and I do wonder if that's contributed to sort of a snowball effect. You know the officiating at the end.
Yeah, Bellinelli ain't stopping that. It's been actually a pretty solid game from Kuzma. Like if Kuzma scores like 5 more points, it's a pretty it's like average when you're averaging out like his points per game and his rebounds.
G dishes to Mills, and he will
shot.
One in.
Patty Mills definitely owning this fourth quarter.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows.
I'll take that though. Nice. Rondo trying to be set up himself with this double-double game right here.
There's a good screen. Mills in the corner to the left wing.
Come on.
And stolen by Booker. Murray, the pass to Boss. And the layup is good after
nice pass. DeJounte Murray, easily player of the game. Easily player of the game. He's doing so damn well.
Rondo with the steal.
It isn't Rondo.
To the paint. Inside. Here's Boss. So he gets the
damn.
whistle. Contact on the way.
Let's get Bamba double-double here.
I mean, even from
Thank you for your service, sir.
That one pretty clearly.
You've had a good game as well. You've been improving on your defense and your defensive rebounding. I'm glad I changed his training a little bit to focus towards stuff like that, because there's just some things that like the dudes just don't need to learn. Another foul by DeJounte, but hey, that's just the life you live when you go from negative to positive.
Go from 10 to 12 to down to 3 to 4. I think that the teams will benefit from that. You can
another foul by DeJounte. That's right.
It's so crucial that the NBA product be as good as it should be.
Ball don't lie.
The way to do that is to make sure 4 and 5 and back-to-backs are reduced to the greatest measure possible.
You don't run a championship horse day after day, night after night.
That's good. I'm not cracking the whip on you or anybody else.
Nice.
Every other day, that is a horse you can ride.
Nice play. Another rebound for Kuzma. Another assist. I'm loving it. Good game by him. This Spurs team just dumping on these dudes.
Mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
Nice shot by Bellinelli.
Now we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come.
Here we
what's
go.
proving to be a very competitive season series. And beyond the actual
there we go. We got Rondo, his double-double. So that makes like 3 dudes with double-doubles in this game.
Well,
Trevor Booker almost a double-double in his time. Thank you for your service, sir.
Especially well, and a ton of productivity to go along with it.
G kicks to Bellinelli.
Come on.
5 on the clock. The baseline J. And he makes
damn,
one.
Bellinelli.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Oh, great point. I mean, this is how they wanted to start the game off. Unfortunately,
I'll take Bamba though. Fuck this CPU team. I'm gonna win this by 30. I don't give a shit what they think.
They do keep adding to the lead.
Well, they're playing the right way. I mean,
there we go. I don't even understand why he was dribbling through the traffic like that. I don't understand that whatsoever. But let's go ahead and see
Thanks, Kev. Let's
who it is.
Now at our Jordan player of the game. Stellar play in the third quarter. He set the tone for how the rest of the game would go. They never really relinquished control after that.
As efficient and offensive performance as you're ever going to see, and I mean ever.
Damn. Well, of course, yeah. I kind of figured it was going to be him.
High of a percentage. Did he miss?
And then wrap things up. Thank you for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and for the rest of the 2K Sports crew.
Come on. Oh, never mind. I accidentally went through that, so. Let's look at these stats for this game. Earned myself level 58. Cool with that. So, 23-18. DeJounte, yeah, congrats on a career high. Making history. So there it is. 29 points, 14 assists, 3 steals. All 3 steals basically in the first half. 11 for 14 shooting. He was just dribbling up and around the court. Kyle Kuzma, solid game around. 2 steals as well. A lot of steals for these dudes. Rondo had 5 steals. 5 blocks for Bamba. Impressive. 3 steals as well. I mean, that's just a nice game by him. 3 assists. 7 assists, 5 rebounds, 16 points by Kuzma. Got 16 points by Isaac. Terrence Ross had 14, 3, and 2. Still pretty impressive in his time. Trevor Booker, 7, 8, and 2 in 20 minutes. Nicely done. Had more minutes than Kevin Knox, but it was just the way it panned out for the game. Porzingod had 3 blocks. It seemed like 20, but this team just did not play that well. Only 2 dudes in double digits. We played so well defensively. Like, look at that second and third quarter. Just complete dominance. I mean, second quarter, low-scoring game. But if I can only score 23 points in a quarter in the second quarter and also only have and still have a 5-point positive differential, I'm a happy man. And 15 points, that's when things got really crazy. It was just going nuts in that third quarter. It was really badass. But this team just balling without Beal. Shot 8 of 26 for 3. They're 7 of 27, so they're even worse at that than we were. So really impressive game. I'm enjoying it. These guys are balling right now without him. That's, unfortunately, that's just going to be the case while he's gone. But yeah, it was a sick way of doing it. It's going to set ourselves up. Yeah, it says 4th in the conference right now, so I'm liking it. We'll just have to see how it pans out with his injury and stuff after I simulate to set up this next game. I believe the next game will be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It'll be so it'll be against the 76ers at home. That game was at home, I believe, too. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, we'll most likely have a road game again. But yeah, this is the rodeo road trip right here. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 road trip games. But it's going to be mainly the meat right here, these 6. I think I'm going to go ahead and simulate just to the Grizzlies to play Kyrie Irving. Because it's just a worthy opponent to play. Most likely going to lose this game, maybe this game. But we'll just have to see how it pans out. 2 home games against the Nuggets coming up. 2 games against the Sixers. 1 at home, 1 on the road. So it should be interesting. As always, y'all, really thankful for the support. I'm going to keep it up as well as I can. Y'all just keep it up on your end. Y'all are already doing that a ton anyways. Just, yeah, leave a comment and stuff. Subscribe if you haven't already and you enjoyed it. But yeah, as always, y'all, really thankful for it. And as always, be grateful for everything that comes to you. Thanks, y'all. Take care.